Hey everyone, welcome to Everything Programming Pros. So in this video, we're going to learn how to create a notification component with React. So first of all, let me show you the example that we're going to create. So here it is. So today we're going to create this particular notification sort of component. You'll have a bell icon over here. So as you will click on this, you will see some notifications. And again, if you click on this, the notification will go away. So this is a simple component we're going to create, right? So let's start the coding part. So now as you can now as you have seen what are we going to create. So first of all, let me tell you that I'm using code sandbox for coding this particular component, and you can use VS Code or anything of your choice, right? So you can do it with the create React app or something, but to ease out my work, I have set up a code sandbox, and let's start the building process, right? So I have styles.cs. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, now it's fine. So we have app.js. In the app.js, inside this app div, I'll create another division, and I will in this division I will give it a class of navbar, right? Class name is equal to navbar. So where we're going to show our notification component, right? So in the navbar, simply first of all, let's target the navbar here dot navbar, and I will give it a height of maybe 40 pixels, color, okay, height 40 pixels, color I'll give it blue. Yeah, not exactly blue, but a little to the sky blue, something of that, just like how Facebook gives that, right? So the text color, that is the color here, I'm sorry, this was actually background color, and now the color here would be white, right? And width, of course, again, just to mention, width would be 100% of the screen, right? And position here, I will give it as relative. I'll give you the reason why this is. So inside this, for now, let's create a button, okay, that will have a bell icon on that. So for now, I'll just write bell, okay, and with this I'll give it a class name of bell. This is bell, and let me remove the existing text align center from here. Now we'll tag the bell here, and what were we gonna do? We are gonna position this to absolute, and the right would be 0. If you want, I'll also give you a separate CSS file or the code sandbox link itself. You can better have a look, but just stay with me, and I'll tell you how we can do all of that, right? And top, let's give it 25%, right? It will just somewhere around the center. So now let's give it a background color. I will go with transparent, border is none, right? And inside the bell, I have an SVG saved with me, so I'll simply put that SVG right over here, or maybe we can simply do like const icon here, simple icon. I'll create it as a function, and I'll paste this SVG, right? So I'll simply import this icon right over here like a component. Now you see there is a bell icon here, and here with CSS I'll give it a cursor of pointer, so that every time I hover on this will become a pointer, right? So we have our, okay, we'll also give it a right of maybe 2 rem. Okay, 2 rem is a little way too far, so I'll give it to 1 rem. And yeah, you can definitely change the color according to your choice, and whatever you want, you can definitely choose that, right? So simply notification app, right? Simply like just like that. We can always beautify it later. First, let's achieve the functionality, right? So now what we have to do is we have to set a state that will toggle the notifications, right? So I'll put a state as show noti. Okay, I just don't want to write the whole name, but you should give useful or meaningful this state names, and what do we call it, the variables. You should always give meaningful variables, right? Name as meaningful, something That makes sense, right? Noti doesn't make sense, but yeah, for now I'm doing it. Okay, use state. What are we? Show noti. No. It is set show. Yeah, this works. Set. This is a setter function, and this is show noti, right? So we have achieved this much, and now let's create the notification component here only. It's better if you create another file, but let's do it here only. So I'll write notification component. Okay, I think I'm very bad with spellings today. Notification component. This would be a function again. This would receive some props, and this would simply return a division, right? And just like that, what will this division contain? This will contain the notifications, right? So we'll give it as notification. Again, we'll target this notification, so we'll be inside the app, and I'm not going with proper CSS practices, so bear with me for that. So now we have notification over here, right? And what else do we want? Yeah, so again we'll have a division that will contain individual notifications, right? So okay, class name is equal to individual notifications, right? Individual notifications, then individual notifications, right? So similarly, I'll also target this thing like notifications, and again individual notifications, just like that. This notification, I'll give it a border of 1 pixel solid hash e4 e4 e7, my favorite color when it comes to bordering stuff. So right here, and let's give it a height, just for seeing purpose. Let's give it a height of maybe 300 pixels and width of 200 pixels, right? Or maybe 300 this thing and 400 height. So it comes in a portrait manner, right? So we have here, and I'm sorry, I would put a background color of, again, what should I put? Okay, let's put it a red. Don't kill me for this. Okay, and in individual notifications we have what are we having here? So we'll have margin top of 0.5 rem, right? And border again 1 pixel solid hash e4 e4 e7, right? So we're having notifications over here, and what else do we have? Yeah, and we'll have props. Now okay, since notification will be a set of array, so I'll give it as props dot data. That okay, let's keep it here. You'll get confused what am I doing. So I'll create a data set here, simple data set. Const data would be an array, right? First it would be id 1. Okay, let's start with 0, and here or here it will be not or noti. Yeah, this okay, notification I'll write. So notification 1. Similarly, I'll just copy this and paste it a bunch of times. Yeah, 4 times it's enough, I guess. And this way I'll change it 4. This is again 3. This is notification 3. This is notification 2. ID 2, this is ID 1, and similarly ID 0. And this would be notification 2, and this would be notification 1, just like this, right? So since here will in the notifications will pass this, okay, here it is, right? So now here inside the application, inside the app, or let's call it inside the nav bar only, we're gonna call the notification component, and here we're gonna pass what are we gonna pass? We're gonna pass data is equal to data, right? So here similarly here, now what we can access, so in the notification component we can access props dot data dot map. You're gonna map it, and data again, because this is one notification. And what are we gonna return? We're gonna return this individual notifications just like this, and we're gonna post it here and just like that. Got it? And inside this again, let's put a p tag, and here what are we gonna do? First of all, since it's returning here, so we'll give it a key of data.id, and here we are gonna put it as data.notification, just like that. You got it? It's looking absolutely absurd. Don't kill me for that. So notification, I will again, so I'll just beautify this. Yeah, it is sorted now. As you can, I'll just keep it aside. Okay, yeah. So now this notifications with this notification, I'm sorry, yeah, this notification component will only be visible when the show notification, that is show noti, is true. If show noti is there, show this, otherwise show null. So right now if you see, there are no notifications, so we will simply not show it. So let's, for development purpose, keep it true, so we can see notifications here. Now you can see. And now what I'll do is, since this notifications we are triggering them in the nav bar, so inside the nav bar, like just here only, I'll write dot nav bar and dot notification, this thing. Just a sec, let me check one thing. This was individual notifications. Yeah, great. So individual notification, this position would be again absolute, right? And right, it would be again 0. Let's see how it behaves. Amazing. And top again would be it was 40 pixels, so 45. Okay, I'm sorry, this is 45 pixels. Great. Amazing, right? So this time I will this notification, this notification, I'll give height of max content. Okay, so how much according to the content it will adjust itself, right? So let's give it a padding as well, so it will look a little better. 0, okay, it's from 0.5 rem across, and I am not liking this thread anymore, so don't kill me. So let's put it again, hash e4 e7. Great. Okay, this is a little, let's go a little more shade of white. Okay, fine, we'll work it out. And border radius, I'm gonna give it as border radius of 6 pixels, so it will look a little nice. Amazing. And what else? Now the border of individual notifications, we will border it. It looks bad, right? Yeah, it looks very bad. Like, just, I'm ashamed of myself. How can I do this? Okay, let's not give this anything. Okay, let's not give it any border or something. Let's keep it as it is, and I'll keep the styling to you guys, right? So again, in the app section we have this button over here, right? So on the click of this button, what I'll do is I'll make a callback, and I'll set the notification state, set noti. Okay, I'll remove one s from here, and so one s from here as well. So I'll set noti. I will take the previous state and simply not of previous state. So if this thing was false initially, it will make it true, and if it was true, it will make it false, right? So if I'll click on this, you will see notifications. If you will click on this, you will not see the notifications, right? So the data that I am putting it here, the data that I'm drilling here, you can get it from an API or whatever you want. You can get that data right into your application. So this way we can create, don't kill me for this text again, you can change it the way you want. I'll leave it to you guys. So although we have created a notifications out of component, and don't mind the colors, I'm not a designer, but I can code beautiful things if and only if I have designs. So enough of the blabbering. So this was a notification component, right? You can put a mark as read here or seen, whatever, and make API calls according to your choice. So this was a notification component in simplest possible way. I hope you like the video, and if you like the video, do subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Till that, keep coding, keep reacting. Bye bye.